Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Goodell Life. Today I'm doing more of a, standard vlog style, and I'll be talking about some different health things that have been going on in my life. If you like videos like this, please like it so I know if you like more of the vlog style or if you want more of the wedding stuff or craft stuff or cleaning. So I know kind of more of where to focus, and if you want to see more of my stuff, just hit that subscribe button. I try to put up a new video once a week, though kind of been sucking at that lately, sorry. So today's is, I guess, a little bit different than usual. I'm going to talk about some of the different health things that I've been going through. Maybe it'll help some of you, maybe you'll have ideas for me, who knows. I will start off with saying that I do have a form of endometriosis called adenomyosis. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. Or at least that's what my OBGYN thinks I have. We've been treating me for endo for a couple of years now, and then we did a laparoscopy in December that came back negative, but I still have a ton of symptoms. So she thinks I have adenomyosis, but I guess doing MRIs for that in BC isn't really standard. It's more of something to do out of pocket or in the States. So I don't know for sure 100% if that's what it is, but I have most of the symptoms. She was really shocked when it wasn't endometriosis, and so was I, honestly. I just really wanted an answer. So we're going with the adenomyosis one. With that, I do have an IUD, and I've been taking progesterone pills for about a year now to help try to balance things out. But they've been kind of hard on other parts of my body, I guess you could say. One of the things that I also have going on at the same time, which is really frustrating and difficult, is that I have a lot of digestive problems. I've been going to the doctors more than probably anybody does at my age, and for longer than I think any of my friends ever have. I have a list a mile long of all of the blood tests I've done. I have an ultrasound tomorrow that I've been waiting since July to go do. The hospital finally called me. I'm doing another test next weekend. I have a scope in June. So lots of tests, not a lot of answers so far. I'm really hoping though that this next couple tests will give me some more answers. And where we kind of started with that was I ended up going to a naturopath due to the suggestion of my most recent doctor I've been dealing with. Now, one of my struggles is I don't have a family doctor here in town, and my family doctor I do have back in the lower mainland is trying to retire. He doesn't know a whole ton about digestive problems or woman problems, or I guess things like that. He's the GP, general practitioner. He's a very nice man, but it's very challenging when I don't live near there, and I live about 3.5 hours away. But I've been Skyping through the EQ virtual app with doctors, and they've been super helpful. Unfortunately, when I go to the walk-ins here, I'm very easily dismissed due to my weight, and I find that doctors don't take me seriously due to my weight. I can't begin the amount of times that they've accused me of having diabetes or having other issues. I did a diabetes test. I am not diabetic. I've done so many tests. I'm not pregnant. Quite the opposite. They don't know if I can have kids. Like, it's been a long journey just trying to get somebody to listen to me. And now once that I finally have, they are agreeing that there is definitely something wrong with me. So we're kind of looking at if I have Crohn's or celiac disease. It's kind of looking like it might end up being one of those on top of some food allergies, or maybe it's just food allergies. But it's been a long journey. I keep saying that. This is a bit of a ramble. I'm sorry. Some of my symptoms, I guess, is that I am extremely depleted in B12. From what I can understand online, a healthy person is anywhere from like 450 to 900, whatever levels it is, and under 180 is dangerously low, and I'm at about 220, I think was the last time they tested me, in September, and that was after a year of taking supplements. So I'm going to be looking at taking some B12 shots, seeing if that helps. But one of the indicators of having really low B12 is having the SIBO. So that is small intestinal bacteria overgrowth, which can be caused by celiac or Crohn's or other damage to your small intestine. And basically it just creates these little pockets like within your intestines, and then when the food comes through, the bacteria ferments it differently, and depending on which way it ferments, it gives you different gastrointestinal issues. And I've been dealing with both of the options that it can be, and it's not comfortable. One of the other, I guess, indicating factors that I might have SIBO is that when I eat, and it can be a salad, it can be a French fry, it can be an apple, a banana, it doesn't matter what it is I immediately bloat up and I look like I'm pregnant. It actually started causing issues with my day-to-day work because I couldn't wear my work pants anymore, because if I ate my lunch, I couldn't wear pants afterwards, or if I did, I looked terrible, my clothes didn't fit, and they would fit perfectly fine in the morning, but once I ate something, I was in so much pain. I couldn't wait to come home, and I needed to come home before I did anything, and it was really impacting my schedule, it was impacting my life, and my coworkers were just like, how do you bloat up so fast from eating a salad? Apparently that's one of the really big indicators with SIBO, so I'm hoping that once I complete this test that we'll know more about that. Basically what the test is you have to eat a really restricted diet the day before, which is fine. I've been eating pretty restricted for the last few months. And then you take a base level breath sample 20 minutes later, or I'll have to read the instructions. Then you drink some drink that's supposed to be really gross. And then every 20 minutes for the next 2 hours, you take additional breath samples to see how it metabolizes in your body. Oh my gosh, my hair is just like shedding all over me. It's so distracting. I'm also like, look how white I am. Jesus Christ, I like match my pillow basically, which is super cute. You see it? I don't know if I'm out of the way enough. Well, I think it's really cute, whatever. So we'll see. Finding out answers to that takes a couple weeks. And then afterwards, we're also going to do food testing. I'm going to do the standard as well as the, I can't remember what the other name is, but both of the food tests. It's a 2-page list of all the foods and spices and herbs that they test you for. And I have to consume the majority of it to get my levels elevated, which, let me tell you, has been substantially harder than I ever anticipated. I was so excited. I was like, great, I can have gluten again, I can have wheat again, I can have pasta, I can have cheese, I can have dairy, I can have red meat. Oh my gosh, like all these things I've cut out, tomatoes, potatoes, corn. I can have all these things that I haven't been eating again, and I'm so excited. I can have cookies, real ice cream, and it's been just over a week, say about a week and a half, and I hate my life. I feel absolutely miserable every single day. I honestly just thought before, this is just who I am as a person, that I'm just destined to be tired all the time and lethargic and easily annoyed by people. And I was fine with that. I accepted that was who I was. But since cutting it out and finding that I slept so much better, you guys, like, I don't know how to describe it, but when you've been dealing with insomnia for like 20 years and then you finally sleep, it's like the most amazing feeling to wake up rested and not tired. And I don't know how to describe waking up tired every single day and feeling tired but not being able to sleep, but it's torturous. It's absolutely torturous. And I'm sure people with kids are like, oh, you don't know what tired is. Listen, I worked 3 jobs while putting myself through school and taking a full course load. I know what tired is. I lived off energy drinks. I'm tired all the time. Literally dead tired. I could fall asleep on this floor for like 5 minutes, maybe, and then wake up again because I can't stay asleep. My body just doesn't let me sleep, which has caused me to be absolutely miserable, and I've been a terrible fiance and friend to people because I just don't want to be around anyone because I'm so uncomfortable in my own skin and my own body. All the weight that I lost, I've put back on in less than a week, which is discouraging and horrendous to say the least. And I would say that I did indulge maybe more than I should have for some things, but in general, I wouldn't say that I was eating like super crazy, and I don't know how to describe it. I never realized how much the food I was consuming affected so many different quadrants of my body and my health and my life. I had no idea that my moods were so closely related to what I eat. I feel so mentally unstable. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. I don't want to say crazy. I don't want to say bipolar because I don't want to minimize the experience those people have that are bipolar. But it's like, I will be totally fine and totally happy, and then within 5 minutes I'm miserable and I hate everybody around me. And it can be people I love and I'm having a good time, and then suddenly I'm just like, a switch was flipped and I need to be out of this situation because I'm going to say something mean. I don't even know who I am in some of these situations. It's been so concerning and so frustrating because I'll say these terribly mean things I feel, and as I'm saying them I'm like, oh my gosh, who are you? Why are you saying these things? And I can't stop myself. It's like verbal like throw up. I don't know how to describe it. And I really do think it has to do with the foods, because when I was cutting it out for the last few months, I felt so much happier. My relationships were doing much better. I was doing much better at work. I could concentrate more. I was getting so much done around the house or condo, whatever you want to call it, my home, my living abode. I felt so motivated, but gosh, it's only been a week and I have to do this until I do at least the food allergy tests, and then I have to keep having the gluten and bread and carbs until June. And I just, one, I don't know how I'm gonna fit any of my friggin' clothes, and 2, I don't know how I'm gonna have any friends left. Like, God, I might end up being single come June if this is the way it goes. Mind you, Joe did get with me for like years before I cut these things out, but oh my gosh, it's been a whirlwind. It's been an adventure, learning so much stuff about my body and I guess how it processes different things and foods. It's been crazy. I don't know if anybody else has ever had that experience. If you have, let me know. That's basically all of where I'm at right now. Like I said, this is gonna be a really weird video, but that's what's been on my mind lately. I haven't really done anything fun cleaning wise. I haven't done any fun crafts. It's been like winter for the 3rd round, overtime winter going on here, so I still can't clear coat any of my signs so that I can finish them and put them up for rent. Can't hang the lights. It's been very frustrating with this weather. It's just been very frustrating lately going on. But yeah, so that's about it. That's what's going on with me. If you have any advice, or you've been going through something similar, or you know somebody who did, just leave me a comment below so I know I'm not super alone with this, but feeling kind of alone right now. However, loving that I can consume cookies again because I probably miss cookies the most. Learning, did not miss hamburgers, miss cookies. So yeah, like I said earlier, thumbs up this video if you want to see more, and hit subscribe to follow along on my journey. Tomorrow I'm finally getting my hair cut because it's gotten pretty long, which is fine. I mean, I want it long for the wedding, but it's gotten like, I don't know if you can see like how dead that looks. It's just terrible. Like my bangs, oh, you can see all my gray hair. My hair is still wet from my shower earlier. I was too lazy to blow dry it. Look, my bangs are like as long as like my neck. Jesus. So I wouldn't really call those bangs anymore, but I'm gonna get this handled, get my hair did, buy some amateurs for $10 at the hair school because I am cheap. Okay, have a great day, you guys, and I'm hoping to put out another video this week, but no promises. Bye!